beautiful beings. Check out this amazing nature. I'm out here all by myself and camping, just really enjoying every minute of it. And I thought I'm gonna share some thoughts with you on vulnerability. It's something I've been working a lot with myself, and it's something I write a lot about, and I talk about it in my videos. And so I thought it would be appropriate to give a proper explanation on what it is and how to be vulnerable. So vulnerability, to be vulnerable, is to let go of our shields, let down our guard, and just be open and connected with our surroundings, with the universe, right? And the reason why it's so hard to be open is we have these fears. Our shields are basically just our fears, and they have been created, or we created them, in situations where we got hurt. So in these situations, our ego created this fear to prevent us from getting in these situations again. You know, our ego is a mechanism that is all about survival. It's not about living life to the fullest. It's just to keep us alive and comfortable. And so if we want to be vulnerable, we have to let go of these fears somehow, right? We have to be stronger than our fears. We can't let our fears control our lives. So the way I see it, there's two main ways to let go of these fears. One of the methods is very common in Western psychology, at least. It's called exposure therapy, and it's all about putting yourself out there, exposing yourself to your fear, you know, facing them head on. And when we do this, we're actually communicating with our ego. We are telling ourselves, or we're telling our ego, showing it that what we were afraid of is not really dangerous in any way. So we can face these irrational fears and show ourselves that they are no longer serving a purpose. Let's say you had a trauma with a spider when you were small, right? And so you've always had this fear of spiders. But once you expose yourself to a spider, you'll see that it's not as dangerous as your ego thought it was. So that is one way to deal with these fears. We simply have to face them. When we do this, it's very, very efficient, and it works like on one specific fear at a time. So that's the catch with this method. It's this one fear at a time, and it can be really hard. And yeah, it's a brutal way of letting go of fears. The other way is simply giving room for your true self. You know, our ego and our true self. When we have a lot of fears, the ego is really big. So what we want to do is we want to give more space to our true self. And there's a lot of ways of doing this, like yoga, meditation. Some use plant medicines, and it's all about connecting what's beyond your thoughts, your looks, the way you identify yourself. You know, what you want to do essentially is to see what is left when everything else is gone? Okay? What is left when everything else is gone? Place yourself in a dark room, no sounds, close your eyes, let go of your thoughts, and just feel, scan your body, your toes, your knees, your legs, your eyes, your ears. How does the breath feel coming down your nostrils into your lungs, filling up your lungs? Can you feel your heart rate? Just scan your body and what is beyond your body, what is perceiving all of these sensations. What we want to do is connect with that higher self. Okay? When we do this, the more time we spend connecting with our higher self, the less time we spend on being caught up in our ego, And so we're giving room for our true self to aspire. And what happens is we are working on all our fears at the same time. Okay? And we're letting go of all our shields, and we're letting go of the wall between ourselves and the universe. We're letting go of the illusion of separation. We become in harmony with everything. Okay? And when we dare to open up like this, we are strong and vulnerable. We open up like this because we're strong enough to deal with whatever is coming. We don't need shields to block the universe out, right? And when we do this, we find our true self, we find passion, we're letting go of all the fears that prevents us from loving, really loving and being loved. So we find our passion, we find love, we find this tremendous peace, tranquility, because you have no resistance. Everything is okay, you're open to everything. You are in oneness with everything. So this space gives us everything we want in life, right? So this is how to be vulnerable. Face your fears, let go of your ego, combine these two methods for best results, When you face your fears head on, it gives you a lot of motivation and inner power to just keep on going, And while you let's use another word, while you work with your meditation at the same time, letting go of your ego, just boost the process, and yeah, life just gets better for each day. So I think that's it. Yeah. If you have any questions, please ask. And good luck letting go of your ego, fighting your fears, being vulnerable. You are loved no matter what. Peace.